Hello, good morning. This is Louise from Louise's Lifestyle. I was just doing a quick inspection of the grow tent. I switch it on in the morning, the light I mean. I leave it in darkness during the night. And I've pulled out the 2 beetle leaf plants so you can see the empty saucers there. And I do every day, I do a quick inspection just to make sure the plants are doing okay, if they need any water. The Zara lemon there, it's doing really well. It's got a brand new shoot up there, so I was a bit worried about it, but it seems to be bouncing back. And the varicosum there, beautiful new leaf, velvety, shiny new leaf there. That's the Piper nigrum that I did a swap with someone for. I swapped them for one of these Piper nigrum. I've got my mountain papaya there, and the cherimoya and the Bocoria mottliana there, and my jackfruit with the and a little tiny oak leaf papaya in there. So I'm not really talking about these today. It's the 2 beetle leaf plants I pulled out just to do a quick inspection. One of them had green fly on them, so this one had some aphids on it, and that's not the surprise, because that's what I always seem to have problems with. They get aphids, especially on the new growth. So I just get a little brush and I brush them off like that. If you see little blobs on the underside, if you've already got beetle leaf plant, you might see these little, let me just see if I can focus properly. Just bring it a bit nearer. Show you underneath. So you see these little bumps here. They're like little jelly sort of. There's a white one there. That's not an aphid, although there are some aphids on here. These little white blobs, they're not eggs. They are the crystals that are produced by this plant, sort of like sugar. Some more here. Can you just? It's the sunlight that's sort of doing battle with me at the moment, although it's benefiting the plants. I can't seem to get good focus there. You can see little blobs there on the leaf. So that's natural, so you don't want to do anything with that. You don't need to spray it or wipe it or anything like that. Just leave it alone, and that's what the plant does. So this plant is doing what it should. It's growing nicely. It's growing up the stem, and ideally I'm hoping it should reach the top of there, and then I can start taking cuttings from it. But it's the other plant that I want to show you that's given me a little surprise today. So as I said, I inspect my plants daily and just check, you know, to see if they're okay, if they need water. And on a sunny day like today, I'll pull some plants out and give them some natural light. So as I was pulling this out, you know, I was just inspecting the leaves like this, and then that's just it. It's got some new growth there. And then I turned around this side. So this plant is bushier than that one, and it's got several stems, as you can see. And then I saw this. Oh, look at the length of those roots. Those aerial roots. And they're pretty long. Hope you can see these properly. But look at the length of those roots. And there's 2 on this particular section of the stem. At the bottom there, you can see a little green nubbin there. And that's the beginnings of a new. So there, where I point with my paintbrush, you can see there's a new little leaf node there, and that will grow. But here you've got these 2 long stems. Sorry if I could get out of focus. The beginnings of a leaf node there. And so I imagine if there's this that produces a new stem of its own, this leaf node here, I could cut that from there and have a brand new plant, and then you go further along the stem just above this, and there we've got another long root. So imagine if there was a stem going off there, and then I've got this stem, which is quite a big one. Well, not big, but you know, it's length, pretty decent length on there. I could in fact cut it there and then start off another plant. Yeah, so that's the surprise. You know, wasn't expecting to see aerial roots of that length. Particularly, it's not even into the moss pole. You know, usually see them sort of connected to the moss pole if they're that length. But this seems to be trying to reach down to the soil. So yeah, very, very interested and very pleased to see that. Good sign there. And just on this side, so just see we've got new growth happening down there at the bottom. So get that into the light a little bit, and you can, so in here, in amongst these leaves, I'll just sort of see if I can focus there. Got a new leaf, there. That's a new stem growing there. And then around this side, so we've got new growth here. I'll just bring it into the sun. New growth here, and just want to see what the roots are doing, if there's any aerial roots. Yep, there's some aerial roots there. So this little brown thing here, not as long as the ones there, but you've got some more aerial roots down there. Sorry about the poor focusing. So you can see, well, you might not be able to see. So here, those are little behind my finger. Well, I put my finger behind it. You can see those are aerial roots as well. So they're just developing. And then there's this larger one here. Excuse my poor camera skills. No area roots down here. Oh, tell a lie, there's a little tiny one there. So yeah, very pleased and surprised to see that size of aerial root on the plants. So I'm going to leave them out here to bask in the sun whilst we're having some sun. Makes a change to the very grey days that we've been having. And I will keep everyone updated. Those of you who are interested in beetle leaf, if you're not aware, I'm running a beetle leaf competition. I've actually got a rooted cutting available. If you haven't seen that video, please go down and scroll through my videos and you'll see beetle leaf competition. And if you want to enter, you have to be a UK subscriber, not Northern Ireland, I'm afraid, because of the issue of sending plants over there. So check that video out if you're interested in winning a beetle leaf cutting. I am going to be selling cuttings when these plants are a little bit more developed. So hopefully when this plant has reached up to here, and similarly this plant has, say, reached up to about there, I will start taking cuttings from it. Don't want to start taking cuttings now, because what will happen is it will just damage the plant. It will weaken it, because the more you cut into a plant, the plant has to repair itself and sends all its energy into that area where you've cut. So on a small plant, you know, these are relatively small plants, if you start doing that now, you're just going to weaken it. So you want to let them grow, let them do their thing, and then when I'm ready to take cuttings, I will be doing a video and letting people know, because I know a lot of people have messaged me privately asking for beetle leaf cuttings. You know, they want to buy them off me, and I have agreed to sell some when they're ready. So please keep watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. Hit the like button, hit the share button. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Bye bye.